friends, and welcome back to my channel for another video. For today's video, I am going to be sharing some tips and tricks on how to pass your GCSEs. So for my GCSEs, I came out with A stars, A's and some B's. So tip number 1, make sure you understand your learning style. Everyone learns differently, whether you learn via audio style, like just hearing your teacher speak, and verbally, where it's a thing that you have to repeat back what you're hearing and have a discussion about it for you to understand. Visually, where you just like to look at presentations and take notes. Physically, in a way that where you're practically doing it yourself. So make sure you understand what your learning style is, because that will help you when it comes to revision. You should really focus on method that works best for you to produce the best results. Tip number 2, this really helped me. Creating a revision timetable that's realistic, you really can stick to, is so essential. When you have a structured timetable that you can see, you're kind of forced to be proactive. I think for me, I did 3 to 4 hours a day after school, and I did that in 25-minute slots, and I had a 5-minute break just to make sure that I wasn't getting bored. And then on weekends I would do 5 to 7 hours. So I'd recommend that you have a well-structured revision timetable, because that will save your GCSE. Tip number 3, during your revision, make sure you have all of your material. Make sure that if you've missed any days off, or you were, you just were absent for something, make sure you've caught up and you have that material with you, because that one day that you missed might, whatever they taught in class, that might be the thing that comes up. So you don't want to be in a position where you're at a disadvantage. So just to make sure you're okay, check that you have all of the material that you need. Just ask your teacher and they will let you know if you're missing anything. So yeah, make sure you have all of your material. Tip number 4, this was one of my favorite things to do during revision, honestly. Make sure you attend all of your revision sessions. Honestly, any extra classes put on by your teachers, grab those opportunities and go. The more you hear this information, the more it sticks in your brain, and you've got a higher chance of, being able to regurgitate that in your exams, and you'll pass. My teachers during GCSEs, they will tell you, I used to wake up early and go to early revision class sessions in the morning before school starts. Then I would go during lunchtime. Then after school, I'd go to after school revision classes. Nicole and I, honestly, especially for history, Nicole and I would bother our teacher, Mr. Ball, for more classes. If he didn't have a class on that day, we would go and make sure he put one on. We were those students that were just begging for as much as we could get. We couldn't get enough. Tip number 5. Practice makes perfect. When I say revise, I don't mean just go and read the same book over and over again. I mean flashcards, past exam papers, podcasts, movies, magazines, online games, anything to do with your subject, do it. Just do as many different things as you can, because it's so important to have a variety during GCSE. It's so important to hear the same information in multiple different ways. Tip number 6, find yourself a study buddy or a group to study with. Honestly, this will help so much. Nicole was my go-to. Maths, English, history, religious studies. We were in the same classes for almost everything, so we had a little competition going on. We were always competing, who can get the higher mark, who can do this, and it was nice, it was enjoyable, it made revision exciting. Find yourself friends who are motivated and want to get high grades as well, so you can bounce off each other. That energy really works well. Tip number 7, this is quite similar to number 6, but annoy your family. My mom used to run away from me sometimes. Honestly, I would be like, Mom, come here, I have a new topic to teach you. And having to do something like that where you take a complex issue and you break it down and present it in a simplistic way, that's also a form of revision. Like you're on your way to success, girl. Tip number 9, this one is very, very important. Take time out and be with your friends and family. If you've done your hours for that day and you've done all of your revision, leave it. Go and physically remove yourself from the place where you revise and study because your body needs. The last tip of this video is tip number 10. A night before, honestly, relax. Don't try cram, revise. Don't put your books away. Have a good night's sleep. Wake up, have your breakfast, go to school, sit your exam, and just ace them. You will be so fine. Okay, guys, that's it for my video for today. I hope that helps. Good luck in your GCSEs. I do hope you all pass. Just put your best foot forward, like I always say, and it should all be fine. Please do comment, like, share and subscribe. Yeah, see you in my next one.